Testing, testing, testing. The Quick Brown Fox jumps over the lazy yellow dog. Good evening, everyone. Let me just get the mic. There we go. So this wasn't really my plan. I know I said I was gonna stream Red Dead Redemption 2 today, and well, as you can tell, this is not Red Dead Redemption 2. I've just spent the entire day working on cars, though. And I want to actually drive something. Can't drive those because they aren't insured at the moment. And it takes time to get insurance, registration, money more importantly. So I just want to fucking drive, so... Oh, why did I grab this controller? It's the one that has the chunk taken out of the left analog stick. But, for once, I don't have a gin and tonic. I have a margarita that's made improperly, as you can hear, because there's ice in it. And also, it's more so a margarita and tonic. You know, it's stated margarita, 1 part gin, 1 part vermouth, little dash of bitters, and then I just added a little bit of syrup and a little bit of tonic. And it's quite good. Probably should have gone with soda water instead of tonic, because the tonic kind of overpowers the rest of it, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, definitely should have gone without that tonic. You can barely taste the vermouth now. Yeah. You just get a little bit of the aftertaste, so that's good. I mean, it's martini and Rosso. I mean, is it the best vermouth? Probably not, but am I gonna drink any other vermouth? No. Okay, so we still need a Ferrari for the Ferrari Cup, and then some sort of good race car for the World Championship. And I pressed the wrong button. And then I'm gonna get up to the expert. Medium rear sports cup is going to be difficult. Tuning car Grand Prix, again, because we just need such high horsepower. So, what we're going to do, since we need money, and we also need to win races, and I'm not going to make this just an entire stream of watching Donati drive around, is hop in the Gallardo. You know, I say that this isn't a great... I mean, it wasn't... For one, I bought regular bitters and not orange bitters. Because I don't know why. Like, I could put lemons or orange peel in the thing, but it's dried orange peel, so I don't think it'll impart much citric acid. Oh, this is good, though. Yeah, it's slightly watered down by the tonic and the syrup, but I mean, the parts of those is a lot less than the gin and the vermouth. And I mean, that's 40 ABV gin and I think 40 ABV vermouth, plus I put 2 dashes of bitters instead of 1, and that's about 100 ABV if I remember right. Or, no, 50 ABV. It's like 100 some proof. It's a good drink, though. You know, it shouldn't be, I will admit. It should not be as good with how I made it, because I do not have a shaker. So I stirred it. And also, it's in the wrong glass. Anyways, let's play the fucking game. It's been 5 minutes. Why are you watching this? That's the thing, you're not. I have no viewers at the moment. If you're watching the VOD, thank you very much, but don't you have better things to be doing with your life? Because, yeah, Oh, wait, but this Gallardo can't do this because it's mid-engine four-wheel drive, not rear-wheel drive. But, okay, so it cannot do the World Championship, I don't think. I mean, there's no requirements like there is on the previous games where it has to be a race car, but typical opponents, you know what? We might have somewhat of a chance. Let's throw ourselves at it. I need more drink. Ah, that's good. Ooh. If we can manage to win all of these races, that's the Ferrari in the bag. Completely. Because that'll be at least probably 200K. Circuit de la South. It's a good track. And we do have a good car for it. But so do most of our opponents. I mean, they've all got proper Le Mans, you know, LMCs and stuff, or, you know, GT2 and 3 class. And we've just, and I guess there's also a Jag. I think the Jag probably will get last. Oh, brake layer. Okay, we cannot do that in this because we don't have good enough brakes. We're too heavy. But the cheapest race car is like very, very expensive. I mean, we could probably get it in the Gallardo somehow. But I think what we're going to want to do is go up to the Expert Series. And we can't do any of these. We might be able to do the Polyphony Digital Cup. Typical opponents. Those are all lower horsepower road cars. No limits. First track is Madrid. Annoying. Then Trial Mountain. Good. Grand Valley. Fine. Madrid's a good track. It's just those corners. Yeah, fucking 69 Camaro. An Audi TT 3.2 liter. I mean, yeah, there's an Evo 6, a DB9, a couple RX-7s, Audi S3, 2002 Mercedes-Benz SL. Okay, this might be a bit too easy. I mean, they're most likely going to be tuned to the 9s, but the only one that's somewhat worrying me is the Golf 5. But not very much. We've got all-wheel drive. We've got the power-to-weight advantage. We've got the horsepower advantage. We've got the top speed advantage. We should have the grip advantage. We just probably don't have the skill advantage. Oh, yeah. This is just fucking... Oh, we are, if anything, too fast. I mean, there's a lot of straights. Oh. How is that Camaro still in first? Move out of the way, Honda. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's a close hairpin. Why the hell did its reverse lights just come on? What? Those aren't brake lights on the Camaro. Those are reverse/parking. Because that's a 69. So yeah. Those are parking/reverse lights. I'm not too familiar with the first generation F-body. I have very little first-hand experience, and if I'm going to be honest, I don't like them very much. So, okay. So I think we should definitely do this if we want to actually attempt some of the more difficult races with it, is weight reduction. Because, wow, this thing is terrible braking. And there's no brake upgrades in this game for some reason. I don't really understand why. Wasn't this released around the time Porsche at least started having the option of carbon ceramic discs on their road cars? Like, I mean, they'd been a thing since, what, the mid-'80s? Carbon ceramic discs? And now I know that they're down to carbon rather than the carbon ceramic, which is better because there's no it's, I don't know, I'm not a physicist. Oh geez. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta lower the weight. This thing doesn't, that's the thing, at least it's not the Murcielago, because the Murcielago is bigger than this. I don't know why, you know, even in real life, people shit on the Gallardo for being, you know, tiny and stuff, when, like, that's the issue with most of the Lamborghinis. The Countach, Diablo, the Aventador, all of them, Murcielago, they're just too damn big. You can't use them anywhere. They take up all the road. You want a small car with a lot of power, and that's what the Gallardo is. Like, if I had to choose a Lamborghini to own, I'm gonna be honest, it'd probably be one of the, like, the, oh, what was the one in the 70s, the four-seater one? It'd be one of those. I forget the name of it. Espada? Was that it? Or a Mira, but I'm gonna be honest, I do not want to do maintenance on a Mira. But, you know, I don't know, I like having 4 seats. There's no need for me to have more than 1 seat, but, you know, it's always nice, you know, means that you can lay, you know, a guitar in the back seat where it won't, you know, bump around and stuff, and you can fit a bit more luggage, all that kind of thing. And across the line, 53-second lap, and all of those were good laps, and because we don't have a good turning circle just because of, I don't know why. 37,000? What? That was supposed to be 21. I mean, I'll take 37, sure. That was a very easy race for a level 19 race. You know, that's why this game is so much easier than the previous ones. None of the races have requirements, pretty much. Like, yeah, there's the Lamborghini Cup that requires Lamborghinis, Ferrari one that requires Ferraris, all the, you know, year and country ones, and the Gallardo Cup, which is only the Gallardo. And, you know, the Lupo, the Clio Cup, I believe that's the Yaris Cup. You know, all those, but that's kind of the thing. Apart from that, all the other ones have no horsepower requirements, no minimum, no maximum, no, you know, oh, it has to be a road car kind of thing. Or, oh, it has to be a race car. None of that. The only thing really is in B-Spec, there's tire limitations, which is annoying. Oh. I mean, oh, we got airtime there. Wow. That's a... Oh, sheesh. Yeah, this thing fucking understeers like there's no tomorrow. I don't know what the, yeah, Jesus. You know what I might have to do is, nope, that's still understeers. I mean, on straights, you know, there's no issue. I have a massive horsepower advantage, but I have a terrible braking disadvantage, and the thing understeers so readily. I've never driven a Lamborghini Gallardo, so I don't know if that's accurate. I mean, four-wheel drive, depending on, you know, the ratio for front to back and how big the tire sizes are, if the consistent, if the backs are much wider and all that. I mean, I could definitely see it understeering heavily. Cut the corner. Whoa! Kind of funny. Brake. Oh, you know what might help with the understeer? Suspension, because there is a bit of body roll there. Which is weird for a Lamborghini. Come on. I mean, we have a 2-second lead, and once we get to the straights, we're going to be... Because we only lose time in the corners compared to them, because they have cars that don't have 1,000,000 horsepower. Come on. Yes, okay, so that's what I have to do. Just destroy my tires and kick it into a slide so that it oversteers instead of understeering. Okay, around the top, brake early. Yes, that's what I gotta do. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Brake, 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 brake. Come on. I guess, you know, if there was a handbrake button, that... Because if I remember right, there were hand... Because, yeah, whoa. On, Gran Turismo Concept, which was a version of Gran Turismo 3 that was focused around concept cars that was released only in Japan. For the, it was a Toyota IQ, I believe. Or no. Oh, Toyota Pod, yes. Where you have to put your handbrake on during it. So there was a handbrake button in the earlier games. There just doesn't seem to be one in this. I mean, I could probably adjust brake balance so that, you know, the rears are more. Which obviously you don't want for braking distance. But if it induces oversteer, it will help me. Why is that front right tire warmer? Brake early. Okay. And if you couldn't tell, the audio, for some reason, that's the thing. My capture card will capture audio from my PS3 for everything, except Gran Turismo 5. I do not understand why, so I just have a microphone put up to the speaker, and yeah, it'll be good enough. Okay, this time, don't jump the corner. Ooh, that was a bit late. Oh, but it was good. We probably shaved off half a second by doing that. Okay. Brake. Throw it into a bit of a skid. That was a bad idea. Oh, the destruction on it. The rear splitter has gone up and it just kind of is clipping through the exhaust. I forgot that there was very minor destruction mechanics in this game. Or body damage, whatever you want to call it. Okay, brake early. Oop, that was a bit too tight. Ooh, that's... At least, you know, when there's no tire wear, the tires cool off quick. Okay. One more lap after this. Oh! Brake late. Throw into a skid. There we go. 6 seconds. Take it wide. Brake. There we go. Wide. Brake. Oh, there we... Come on, come on. There we go. Brake late. Oh, took that a bit too tight. It's a good thing there's no tire wear, because these tires would have been long since shot. I do wonder if you could get... I mean, I know you can get airtime on the that jump in Trial Mountain or hill, but I wonder, you know, how. You know, obviously there's going to be something to do with speed, torque, suspension, you know, all that kind of thing. Okay. Head in wide. As wide as we can. Take it on the inside. And cross the line. Okay. Oh. It's weird. I don't know if it's the vermouth or the syrup or but you know, that's fucking bot. Man. But I don't know if it's the vermouth or the syrup or what, but you know, this is pretty much straight 40 proof drink. I mean, might not quite be 40 with the, you know, syrup and a little bit of tonic. It might be diluted down to like 20, but it barely tastes alcoholic. Like, there's a little bit of alcoholic taste, but really, it just tastes good. It's weird. Okay. Grand Valley. 5 laps. This is gonna take a while. 15 miles in total. the Huber. The Audi S3. Wait, I thought... Oh, no, yeah, that was an Evo 5. Yeah, like, why is this a level 19 race? When you're up against, you know, like you can buy all of these cars, I think, at like level 8 for like the highest one. Like the DB9, I think, is like level 8, level 9. Apart from that, I mean, they're all like level 2, 3, 4, 5. How is this Camaro handling better than me? It's a fucking 69 Camaro. Solid rear axle. I don't even know if they came with posi traction from the factory. In 69 for the SS. Again, I'm not very familiar with Chevrolet in general, but also first generation F bodies. They're just, I can, you know, identify every single year, you know, pretty much right away. I mean, on the Chevy side of things, I'm a bit rusty, but, you know, Pontiac's my bread and butter. Oh, I like this tunnel. I've definitely done this track before. I just... Oh, and you've got the little Monaco-like thing with a beautiful view and very clunky PS3 era lighting. That's the first time I've, you know, looked at something in this game and went, that looks a bit outdated. I mean, yeah, some of the texture work is a bit iffy, but you still see that in a lot of games nowadays. If it forgets to render in the higher LOD textures, or it just, you know, they don't think you'll notice. You know, I mean, granted, for when I say modern game, most of the games I play are like from the first half of the 2010s. But like, I don't know. I'm old. Like, to me, this game looks beautiful. But that's just because I grew up with PS1, early PS2 graphics. So, like, this game, with its, you know, real-time reflections and, you know, no popping. Oh, I braked way too late because I was distracted. Oh, we're losing. Oh, that... We lost at least 2-3 seconds there. I mean, we're still going to win, most likely. Brake, come on, get that four-wheel drift. Yeah, turn that nose in. Oh, hit the curb, right on the curb, which for some reason is not... That should have difference in tire wear because they're at two different heights. And also, I believe it should break my fucking front splitter off. That's like a 3-inch curb. Yeah, those... Ever since manufacturer, or, you know, people figured out, oh, you know, the floor of the car has as much effect on down, or more effect on downforce than the outside, you know. It just makes them a pain to work on, because the splitters break, and they just... They're great, but, oh, they wear, and they, you know, interfere with getting the jack underneath, and they can just be a headache sometimes. Like, my car had a splitter on the front. I took it off because it broke if I remember right, it broke because I don't even remember why it broke. It was partially broken when I got it. I cannot remember. I think it was just like a snowdrift or something. That was like the last leg of it. But, I mean, that, you know, it didn't really need it. I mean, it probably provided a bit of front downforce and maybe like I don't even think it, you know, reduced drag. Because, I mean, I've got, you know, 10 centimeters of ground clearance, if not more. Especially with, I've put a bit larger outer diameter tires on it, at least on the rear. The fronts, I think, are actually smaller than stock. Slightly. They're like one size down. But the rears are a good inch in diameter total. Which is, you know, only half an inch on the radius side, but it gives it a bit better rear ride height, and that definitely has helped me in the winter. Though now that I'm in the city, there isn't as much of a worry. I mean, the only issue is in the winter, I cannot, you know, I have to use my car because, yeah, let's just say, motorcycles don't exactly work great in the winter. I mean, you can certainly make them work. I mean, throw a set of chains on a Honda CT series, you know, bundle up nice and thick, you know, snowmobile helmet so that you're warm, big gloves, you know, big chain studded tires, you know, that kind of thing. And then they can handle it, but they're not ideal. I really got to get my 90 running. Well, it's a CT200 Trail 90. This is before, it's a 65. It's before Honda made their model numbers in line with the displacement of the engine. So I just got to do a bit of work to get it running. It's got compression, it's got spark, it's got feel. It's just, you know, it hasn't ran in 30, 40 years. So, you know, the gearbox, you know, I changed the gearbox, or the engine oil. It's a 4-stroke. But, you know, it's just got to get moving again. And I also got to get a new chain for it. But, I mean, that'll be a great little bike once I get it running. I mean, that is literally the bike on the cover of Little Honda by the Beach Boys. It's specifically a pre-68 Honda CT90. I don't know if it's a CT90 or a CT200, but it's yellow. It's got the cheater sprocket on the back, where instead of the 2-speed secondary gearbox, which was introduced in late 67 for, I think it was a 68, sold as a 68 model year, which is why you usually say 68, if I'm remembering correctly. And most of the stuff you find online are for those later ones. So, like, I don't know what chain to get, what length, what size. A family member who I got it from said, oh, order this size. It is the complete wrong size. It's, like, way too big. One segment of chain covers 2 spokes. It's huge. Might work on my, you know, 425s and 450s, but I don't need chains on those. They have perfectly fine chains. Okay, into the hairpin. Brake. Ooh, They are right on my ass. Yeah, brake. Ooh, that was a bit too fast through that corner. Okay, brake. Around the bend. Ooh, interesting. When you're in the shadow, it renders the tires as white tire residue on the pavement, as white. I'm guessing that's just a standard lighting bug. Ooh, yeah, I mean, they're still, you know, a couple seconds behind me, but still. Okay. Enter very wide. Oh, that was too wide. Okay. Cut the corner a bit, and cross the line. That was a long race. Jeez, I mean, the Lexus LSF is a good car. The DB9 got 8th. The DB9 was outplaced by a fucking Integra Type R. 3 years older than it. And somehow, the Camaro, I mean, I understand the Audi S3 getting very low place, but it beat an RX-7? We should be able to buy a Ferrari now. 200 grand. All that for a grand total of one thing. Oh, and sure, I'll take another 100,000. Okay, so this in total gives you like 200 grand. And your opponents are very weak. Oh, jeez, that's peaking. I'm very sorry. That should be better. Okay, let's see what car I got. A 350Z Gran Turismo. For limited. What is it? It's just a fucking 350Z. What's the point? That's the reward for beating that cup is just a 350Z? Fucking lame. Yeah, it's a special one, but give me something cool. You know? BMW 5 Series wagon. Diesel. I'd love that. Okay, let's take a look at the Ferrari dealership. Okay, so what we want is the F430. I mean, we have the money. We could just get the F430 Scuderia. I mean, it's got 20 more horsepower. And it is 150 kilos lighter. I mean, yeah, I could also get the 458, but the 458 is lame. Wait, does this have the tint? They both have the tinted headlights. You know what? I'm just going to go with the regular F430. Because in my mind, when I think of a Ferrari, this is not what comes to mind. I mean, the Scuderia is a great car, but oh, this is what I lusted after when I was younger. This to me is peak Ferrari. It's just beautifully aerodynamic. I mean, compare it to the 599, which obviously completely different. That's front engine, did everything. Yeah, I mean it looks okay, but it just kind of gets that same retro styling that doesn't really work like you get with the Mustangs. And I mean the 458, that is a honestly, I'd say that looks better than the 430. The 458 is great looking, but I just don't have the same attachment to it. I'll admit it's probably the better car IRL, but I mean, we have almost enough money. We could just buy the 599, but it's front engined. We don't need front engined. We need mid engined rear wheel drive. And that's exactly what the F430 is. Oh. Or, I mean, yeah, there's so many. Oh. I love Ferrari's configurator website because it lets you go, so into detail with the stitching and everything, and so many of these colors are so nice. But especially Rosso Mons. Oh, I forgot how beautiful that is. Oh, but I gotta. It's lame, but I gotta just. I mean, that looks great. So does that. So does that. But I gotta just do Rosso Scuderia. It's a 430. It. Like, I do not particularly like Ferraris. I'd take an Alfa over a Ferrari any day, no matter what model. But, oh, what I wouldn't give for an F430. Yeah, I mean, like I forget the name of the four-seater version of the F12. I quite like that as well. But, it's kind of a thing where I would never drive it. It's big and it's heavy and it's a Ferrari. But the F430, it's one of the few cars where, I will defend, for, I will admit, no real good reason. I mean, they were great cars, just, most of it, I will admit, is just nostalgia for me. That was the Ferrari growing up, was the F430. And the one before it, I quite like those as well, but, the F430. And then there was also this was, a bit before me, but the 820, the version of the convertible one, those were always iconic to me as well. Well, let's get this tuned up and ready for the races. Oil change. Get 24 horsepower out of the oil change, and it's brand new. Oh, gee, just that engine underneath the rear glass. The twin taillights, the inset quad exhaust. Just, beautiful, beautiful car. I am somewhat tempted, though. Not those ones. Oh. They really fucked up the wheels choice. What I want is that, but gold. Kind of. But all the wheels look wrong compared to stock. Aero kit, there are none good. Racing mods, none good. It's beautiful as is. That's kind of thing. Yeah, there were some. Lamborghini was, I was never a fan of the Lamborghini Diablo, ever. I just kind of personally felt that it was just kind of boring. And I'm not sure why. And then, like, yeah, there was the Bugatti EB110. I love the EB110. But, you know, it's the EB110. Tuning shop. Okay, so I'm not going to put... it does have to work for the mid-rear one. We're definitely going to want tires. Let's go with Sport Softs. I also, I mean, I think it was the 588 or 48. What was the one that they 388? That was the one that they took to rallying. I think it was in Group B. Oh, that is. I think Ferrari should go back into rallying. Yes, none of their cars would work for it, but I just want to see it. You know, throw some big fog lights on the front of a 4.5, or I don't even know what the new Ferrari is. I do know that they made an SUV, or what they call an FUV, which I assume stands for Ferrari Urine Vessel. I assume, at least. I'm no expert in Ferrari bullshittery. So let's just do the basic things. Racing air filter. That gives 4 horsepower. Engine. Head over. ECU tuning. That gives another 4 horsepower, but it increases the... Or no, I'm looking at the PP. It's increasing the horsepower by a lot, actually. I mean, that just increased it by 18. Okay, exhaust. High flow catalytic converter. That gives another 6 horsepower for 500. Sports exhaust. I mean, nope, you actually cannot put forced aspiration on it. Honestly, I quite like that. Drivetrain. Let's just give it a sports flywheel. And just leave it at that. And then let's go with stage 1 in weight reduction. That already brings it down to less than the Scuderia was. And we have spent much less than the difference. Because if we had bought the Scuderia, we'd have like $5,000 left. So, yeah. This was definitely the right decision. And, I mean, we could get stage 2 and make it even lighter. But I think I'll just spend the next $3,000 on a fixed sport suspension. And transmission. Oh, there's no real option there. I guess let's throw on the sports exhaust. Get it up to 559 horsepower. Now we should be able to beat the Ferrari Cup with these, the mid-engined rear-wheel drive Cup with these, and probably other things as well. La Festa Cavallino. And it's just a one race at Monza. Okay, not the best field. We got an Enzo. I mean, yeah, 40's not too much of a worry. I mean, it is. But, you know, at least the F50 isn't here. Because it's not in the game. But the F50, I mean, the Enzo is, I don't know, for me, the F50 is the, you know, I don't know what the Halo Ferrari. The F40 was great, but it was, you know, very, very bare bones, you know. You didn't have a door. It was just very, very bare bones, you know, just light as possible so it could go fast. And then, you know, the Porsche 959 just whipped its ass while having a nice interior and all that. I mean, but again, I am a bit biased. Oh, wow, this thing stops on a dime. Okay. Oh, wow, they're actually pulling ahead. Even with all... Is that Scuderia? Come on, F40. Come on. There we go. Brake. Cut the corner. Oh, Jesus! We just got into an accident. Yeah, I think that's actually the 458. Would that have been better? Probably. I mean, that's the thing, though. So many cars in this game have no listed weight. But they've got to have a weight. Because of the physics engine. So is it lighter or heavier? Okay, I'm going to take the F40 on the outside, I think. Or maybe not. Okay. Take it on the inside. Okay. Head in wide. Brake. Oh! Okay, restart again. Maybe I should try, you know, being sportsmanlike and not just fucking, you know, drive into them. Yeah, the Californias I'm not worried about. They've just got a front engine V8, you know, tops open, plenty of drag. The 812s I'm not worried about because they're ancient. The F40 is a worry because, you know, it's got all the... I mean, it is... I think it only held the fastest car title for like a month or two. I mean, the late 90s, early 2000s is really, you know, the biggest fight to me for the speed barrier. Because there was, you know, breaking 200, or for the production car speed record, rather. There was all that, you know, because breaking 200, but it's just kind of a case where, like, now, yeah, the Chiron or whatever, the new Bugatti is can break 300. Wow. But because there were so many contenders, there's the, like, my favorite will always be the Jag XJ220. I adore that car. But, you know, I mean, the Porsche, I will, because, I mean, the Jag, it's a Jag. That says all, it was made by Jaguar. That says everything you need to know about it. But the Porsche 959, I will admit that is what I would say was the first modern hypercar. It, you know, fastest production car, still comfortable. I mean, you could still take it, you know, daily drive it. I mean, oh yeah, that Enzo is, Jesus. No. No, I will not let you overtake. Gonna accelerate, brake late. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Okay, he's gonna take me on the inside. No. Okay, so we're gonna have to skip that corner. That Enzo is, because, I mean, it's got four-wheel drive. It's got the, you know, super powerful engine. I mean, the Enzo is, to me, well, actually, no, it is not the ultimate Ferrari to me. Well, that's just because the FXX, which was essentially just a track-only variant. Oh, jeez, that was really bad. How is the 812 in third? But there was no way I could have afforded the Enzo. The Enzo was like 1.2 million, I think. 1.5. How is it on my ass? It's gonna overtake. Okay. Brake. Oh, I forgot that you can't do that on that corner. Oh, we're going into the sand. That Enzo on any straight, we cannot take it. Our only chance is even... What the hell? No. You go on the grass. I mean, we've put so much into this engine, but the Enzo, it's just too much. If we, yeah, we're 3 seconds behind. Brake, I mean, we could brake a lot later than the other cars. Oh, but that turning circle, oh, I think we've buffed it. We might be able to get third. Maybe second if we're lucky, but we can't beat that Enzo. I don't think it's... I mean, it's possible with good driving. I mean, I will admit, I have not... Because I keep thinking this is a different course. My brain is going, oh, yeah, skip this corner. And there you can't. I forget which one it is that I'm thinking of. It might be the GP track at the Nürburgring? Yeah, to me, I mean, yeah, I will admit the back of the F430 is not great looking, but it's a Ferrari. You have to have dual or quad taillights. It looks wrong to me not having quad taillights on a Ferrari. Oh, what the fuck? The Enzo's in second? No. No, the Enzo's in first with a huge margin. Yeah, there's just nothing we can do. I mean, we could brake later than them. Oh, that understeer. Okay, we are officially done. We are getting fifth. Yeah, there's no way we can out-accelerate the F30. Sheesh. It's just insane. How far behind are we from the Enzo? 9 seconds. And second is also an Enzo. How are we going to beat the Enzo? I guess by putting more upgrades in. I mean, it's a Ferrari Cup, so we're going to get a Ferrari as the reward. I forget which it is, though. Like, will it be worth it? So what we need to do is increase performance and straight line speed. Corners will just come with... I mean, we could also upgrade tires and just get more grip. But, I mean, first things first, we need more power. Stage 2 engine, get it up to almost 600. That's worth the 15K. Intake. Let's sports intake manifold. It gives 6 for 2,500. That's good. That's worth it. Okay. Oh, nope. Purchase. Install. Installation complete. Oh, now we have... Oopsie. Exhaust. Sports exhaust manifold. That gives 6. Throw that on. Can't do anything there. I mean, we could. We have the funds. Just do stage 3 on the engine, get it up to 635, but I mean, we could still get a bit more horsepower, can't we? Exhaust. Titanium racing exhaust. That gives 12 for 7,500. And we could go straight for the titanium racing exhaust. That might as well. Fuck it. Can't do anything there. Drivetrain. I guess we have extra money. Let's throw on the semi-racing flywheel. And a twin plate clutch. Apart from... Though, actually, yeah, let's see. Because they are... Can you do both? Purchase. Close. Wait, so what does it have now? I have bought them both. How do you change the... Because it's not in this menu. Is it in the garage menu? That's what I was trying to figure out with Gran Turismo 2. Because, like, you can tune the car. What menu is that? Garage. F430. Tuning. Okay, it's easy in this one. So, yeah, we've got the soft engine, ECU tuning, engine tuning stage 2, power limiter, what? I don't want power limiter, turn that shit off. Adjust. Oh, it's off. Intake system. Sports intake manifold, racing air filter. Okay, so they are... So there's no purpose in ever buying the sports air filter because the racing is much cheap, more effective for the cost. Exhaust is all the way up. Nothing we can do there. Transmission. Can't tune it. Same with the drivetrain because we didn't buy the tunable limited slip. I mean, I think we can tune the diff. Okay, so that... Wait, what? Why is it saying front differential? There ain't no front differential. This is a rear-wheel drive car. Suspension, we didn't buy the tunable suspension. It's a fixed height. Brakes. Wait, there's brakes tuning? Brake balance controller. Okay, so we can adjust the brakes. Okay, I see, I see. Okay, let's throw ourselves at Monza again. La Festa Caravino. I mean, it would be nice if this gave, like, one of the 60s Ferraris at the race, or the Ferraris at the race at Le Mans against the 4GTs in the 60s. That would be very nice and very useful. It'll probably just be like an F50 or something that I don't really need. Okay. Only one Enzo this time. That's good. 2 Californias. One 512. I think we can do it with this spread. The Enzo's behind us to start, so we don't have to overtake the Enzo. We just have to not let it overtake us. So we just have to drive good. Because yeah, that Enzo is the largest worry. We can brake later. What? Okay, our brakes aren't working as well. I guess maybe I should have done some more in... Because, yeah, we're going... I can't judge the braking distances like it was last time because we're going faster. I mean, we're coming into the braking zone at 150 mile an hour. We actually have to brake at the start of the braking zone. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Oh, yeah, that Enzo's already on its way up. Okay, we're already in first before the first tight corner. That is good. Because we can build up a lead. We can cut the corner. Oh, I've kind of fucked it. Oh, I fucked it a lot. Oh, that's bad. Okay, let's take that corner as you're supposed to, I guess. I'm just trying to cheat so that I don't actually have to have skill. I think on the straights, apart from the Enzo, we have, because we have, 600 horsepower in this thing. Yeah, so on the straights, we are dominant. In the corners, though, they are probably much better. But in the straights, which is what really the most important thing, because it's a straight for the start-stop stretch. It's not like the Nürburgring where it's in a corner. Oh, I was not paying attention. Took that way too wide. Why is that thing gaining on me? Only half of a second of lead. Okay, brake slightly late. Okay, cut the corner a bit. Into fourth. Lift off a bit in that corner. Just take it a bit tighter. There we go. Brake late. There we go. Clipped that. And now we're 3 seconds ahead. Oh, there we go. Shift on to... Why did you shift right back up to third? I guess you would have been near the red line in second, but still. I guess, yeah, because, I mean, for tight corners, like in my car, you always go down to second because you're going at about 20. In this, you're going about, well, I guess that's because I think the next corner is about the radius. So let's see. We are taking this corner at about 50 miles an hour. Yeah, at about 50, I'd be going down into fourth in my car. And I would not be taking that corner at 50 because it would most likely either understeer into the wall or roll. Because my car is relatively tall and, I mean, it's got fairly stiff suspension. I love the suspension in it. I really do not understand why they never made a hot hatch version of it because, that would have done... I honestly think it probably could have, ruled the hot hatch market. It's a good platform. Yeah, the rear suspension is only semi-independent, but it wouldn't be that difficult for them to put fully independent rear. Lower the ride height, throw a turbo on them. Because all the engines they ever put in the Veo was naturally aspirated. The largest one, which is what mine got, was a 1.6 liter E-Tech inline 4 dual overhead cam, which is derived from the Opel inline 4, which is a great engine, and it's a great engine in it. But if they, even if they just bumped it up to 2 liters, kept it naturally aspirated, or just kept it 1.6 and threw a turbo on it, I mean, especially because the gearing on it wants more power from the engine. Like, the gearing is, it's performance gearing. Like, I find myself running out of gears, if anything, if I'm going at high speed, just because it wants to go more. It wants sixth, but it's only a 5-speed box. But if they had put a even just because it's already a pretty damn light car for a 5-door hatch. Like, just throw in racing buckets, some carbon fiber body panels on the inside that don't do anything. They just look performance-y. Put some stripes and some stickers on it. Bit more powerful engine. Low profile tires. Instead of the 14s, probably put 16s on it. Or, I don't know if you'd be able to put 16s on it. You'd probably have to put 15s. And it'd have absolutely no benefit because you cannot make the tires much wider because they'll rub. But, it's a performance car. It has to have low profile tires. I've never understood that. Low profile tires bring very, very little benefit. The main benefit is it's cheaper to make a low profile tire on a big wide rim. But you can still get big tires on a wide rim. It's just for production, it's cheaper. That's the only real benefit. And some acceleration, but you're losing out on top speed. You're losing. It's just a fucking 2008 California? Well, that's useless. There's no convertible cup in this game. And it's in dark blue. Like, what's the point? This is the second cheapest Ferrari you can get. And even if it wasn't, it's not very good. Oh, I just set it as my active car. Okay. Back to the garage. F430. $26 miles on the odometer. A-spec events. So that's the Ferrari one done. So we go to Expert Series, Mid-Rear Sports Cup. What are we up against? Zondas, 4GTs. Their highest horsepower is 550, it looks like. We've got 600. Let's go with... let's just go in order. Deep Forest. Lotus Esprit V8, not a worry. Zonda C12, worry. C12 430 Scuderia, a bit of a worry. 512, not a worry. Ooh, that is... Okay, we're up against a W12 Nardo. A, just straight up LMP. Ford GT, XJ220. Audi S7. What? Huh? Oh, wait. No, is that the Selena? What? S7. What is that? It's gray, and we'll be overtaking it. Whatever it is. Okay, that's the Esprit. Here comes the Zonda. The 430. Nope, that's the Zonda. S7. Oh, yeah, that is the Celine S7, ain't it? Looks like it from the rear. See, crash into it. Yep, that's the Celine S7. Okay, I mean, it's not too much of a worry. If I remember right, that just has a Ford V8 in it. So, you know, Ford, that's the thing. The Ford GT, or the older Ford GT and the one that's in this game, they're great, but they have a Ford V8. Ford V8's a great engine, but it's designed for low RPM, high torque. That's why I prefer the V6 in the new one, and also just because it's a very, very good engine, and it's much more reliable than a Ford V. Okay, restart. Okay, stop ranting about Ford GT. Or Ford V8s. Play the damn game. Yeah, we have more power than every car on this field. But yeah, I did not even realize the Celine S7, because I don't think there's ever been a Celine Mustang in this game, in Gran Turismo. I like Celine. I've always wanted to do more research into the company. Okay, 2 seconds behind the Zonda. We can easily catch up to that Esprit V8. Because it's just a Lotus Esprit. The Zonda is a worry. Because it's a Zonda. And those are frighteningly quick. And just frightening in general. They're... well, the Zonda. Okay. Get the Esprit. Oh, that's bad. The Esprit's coming to overtake us. Cut that right on the apex. Brake. Head in. Start finish straight. Come on, little Ferrari. Catch up to the Zonda. You're only 9 seconds, 0.9 seconds behind. Brake. Overtake it on the inside. Ooh, that's some understeer. Oh, you've gone off track and you are back behind it. You know, I've always wondered for like the exhaust sounds, engine sounds, do they sample those? Like, presumably, there has to be some synthesis going on because, you know, keeping a sample for every engine in every car at every RPM and throttle level would be, you know, it'd take up the entire Blu-ray. So there's got to be some sort of synthesis. Like with modern sampling pianos. Oh, come on, brake. Take it tight. God, this Zonda is... well, it's a Pagani Zonda. Beautiful, beautiful cars. The shift linkage. I know that's what everyone always points out on them, but... oh, such a beautiful car. Beautiful outside, beautiful inside. Sounds beautiful. You know, I don't care about any of the cars they made after the Zonda. The Hura, I don't like, and I don't know what they've done after that. But the Zonda, oh, that's such a good car. I mean, that's the kind of thing, you know, everyone always had, you know, poster cars, you know, that's what, you know, Kuntashi stuff. I never really, I mean, for the car poster I had on my wall as a kid, I think it was a Ford Mustang, just because I got it from Ford. Because, you know, I didn't have the opportunity, you know, buy posters, because posters are fucking expensive. So all the ones I had were gifts from companies. I had, you know, plenty of GM ones, but I have had quite a few Ford ones because Ford liked to come to shows and stuff, car shows and, you know, dealerships, you know, auto shows, and, you know, just great. Their PR, you know, at that time, so damn good. Like, that's kind of why I don't want to go back to the auto show, because the market has changed so much. Companies have changed so much. You know, that connection, you know, just, you know, here, have a poster. You know, that's gone. They just, you know, it's all internet based now because, you know, what's the point in ground marketing when you can just post a video on the internet and reach so many more people, but you don't have that personal connection, and that's what matters. You know, if it wasn't for that personal connection, I'm going to be honest, I would absolutely hate the newer Mustangs ever since they went to that retro styling. Yes, there's some good things. They finally gave the fucking independent rear suspension. Took them way too long to do that. And yes, they gave it the EcoBoost 4-cylinder, which I love. I would not mind one. But I did not particularly like the styling when it was first announced. But, you know, I got used to it by having posters, you know, by seeing it in magazines. But that's dying. Yeah, there's the internet, but no matter how many times I see the Bugatti Chiron, I do not like it. And, you know, the magazines are getting so expensive. Like, it costs fucking $15 per issue of a magazine, even with a subscription nowadays. It's ridiculous. Like, when a full-on reference book, coffee table book, you know, hardcover and everything, is $20, paying $15 an issue for a magazine, it's just ridiculous. Which is why so many of them are dying. Like, I understand print media has been really struggling with the internet, but I don't know, I purchased, I think it was a 2001 issue of Road and Track, and all the nostalgia, I miss that. Because, yes, all these have ever been is ads, but the ads are different. Compared to now, the writing is different. It's more car focused instead of just marketing focused. You know, they won't. I mean, yeah, now they'll still, you know, oh, the ride's a bit rough and stuff, but, you know, I mean, even with, you know, the specs of the car, or what cars they do, now it's all the performance stuff. They, you know, Car and Driver and stuff would just review boring boxes, the Ford Mondeo, even just the regular one. Yeah, they won't have it on the cover, but they'd review it. Now, it might have just a little blurb, you know, in a section, just, you know, stats of the cars we're testing, you know, what the MPG and stuff is. But that's it. High-speed ring, that should be easy. Less corners. One Zonda. 2 Zonda, an XJ220, Cadillac Sienne, W12 Nardo. This is worrying, the car lineup, I will admit. GT1, race car, V16T. This is worrying. But we should still win. We should have more power at the very least. Okay, overtake the Esprit. Brake. Come on. Oh, brake. Okay, draft behind the Jag. Overtake. Oh. Wait, huh? That's a Countach? That looks like a Diablo. I guess I haven't looked at the later Countach's. I guess they changed the rear end a bit. Okay, we're up against... Is that the 7.3 Zonda? Okay, we do have the straight line advantage. And we just have to not fuck it up. Okay, head into this on the outside, brake. Head towards the inside. On the power. Okay, into the tunnel. On the outside, brake. Oh. Oh, that's understeer. Pretty bad. Oh, we're in the grass. Okay. Zonda is right on us. Get on the outside. Brake. Okay. Now we're into the high-speed section. Started on the outside. Head to the inside. Try to steer as low as we can. One minute, 8-second lap. Brake late. Oh, we're a bit too far on the inside than I'd like. Oh, we're going early wide. Take this tight. Okay, on the outside, brake. In. Oh, get that little bit of slide. In. Oh, come on. Okay, outside, brake. Into the high-speed section. $167, 170. You know, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, this thing could definitely get up to 200. I think the top speed of the F430 was like 198 for it in stock form, and then obviously with tuning and better tires and, you know, all that stuff, you know, tape over the creases in the body lines to get better, you know, if you do the whole Bonneville stuff, you know, make the aerodynamics as smooth as possible, you could definitely get it in stock form over 200. Might take a while, but and you'd probably have to service the engine afterwards, but it could definitely handle it. Okay, that was a bit slower. 1095. Brake. Okay. Brake late. Kick the back out. The Zonda's catching up. Okay, wide. In. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Dive in. One minute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay. I will be right back. Enable my BRB screen. I'll be right back. Kitty. I am back. Just disable that. Grab the controller. 30 grand for winning that. Exit. And what are we going to win for the Ferrari one make race? Oh, no, we still have the Sarth. Oh, wait, we already did that. This is the Mid-Rear Sports Cup. So it's gonna be something mid-engine rear-wheel drive. Hopefully some sort of LMP or... Okay, this is worrying. We've got an F1. We've got an Enzo. We've got a Zonda. We've got a W12 Nardo. Oh, this is worrying. It has a lot of straights. But there's a lot of little chicanes and stuff that slow you right down. And then, you know, there's 90s and other corners. This is worrying me. Just because of the opponents. You know, McLaren F1. I would love to drive an F1. That center driving position. Is it good? Probably not, because you can't see oncoming traffic when you're trying to overtake. That's why I've been hesitant to buy any sort of imported anything right-hand drive here in the States. Okay, we're fine. You can be spun out by another driver and still be fine. Okay, thank God this is not 5 laps of Sarth. It's only 2. Duck the cones off. Ooh, we're on the grass. The F1's coming. Got the corner. Yeah, I love how that on the corners, all the runouts, they have asphalt. It's very easy to cheat. Ooh, it's very bumpy. Oh, Brake, brake, brake. I was not paying attention. Oh, thank God that you don't actually have to brake. You can just go straight through the sand if you are going fast enough. Okay. I will try that on the next lap. So yeah, that's one of the little chicanes that they throw in just so you're not going, "Sheesh, this road is rough. You'd think we're in Michigan, not France." I mean, it is northern France, so I guess kind of, as expected, but... Right, I believe Sarth is in north. I actually cannot remember. Where is Sarth? Yeah, with it being... Though that F1 is worrying me. Oh, sheesh, oh, sheesh, oh, sheesh. Oh, yep, now it's right on my ass. We've got better acceleration, but it probably has better top speed. But it's not going to get to its top speed on these straights. Once we're done with this lap, I'm going to have to pause because Paul's making noise. So I'll have to check and see what he's doing. He's probably trying to get in the room. But I can't have him in the room while I'm streaming. Oh. Okay, we're going to have to restart anyway, so. What are you doing? What are you doing, Kitty? Yes, you are a baby. Yes. That's a baby. He doesn't like me streaming. Well, we've got to restart. Yeah, I really got to buy that shock mount. I really like the stock mount as well, because I don't know if the shock mount will have the same pivot capabilities. Okay. Well, it's the same field, which is not great. We still have the F1. Oh, but we haven't gotten spun out yet. Okay. Oi! Bastard! Gotta restart. You know what? No, just leave. We will re-roll. Leave entirely. Let's hope there's no F1 next time. Like a Zonda, we can beat. The F1, I don't know. It will be difficult. And I need to move the mic away from my face because it is too close. And it's peaking. And I need to... Okay, that should be better. Because, yeah, I really... Because I don't think... I don't know, I have to look at the shock mounts. Because, okay, so... Got an Enzo, Mira, an Esprit. Okay, this will be much easier. Esprit V8, no worry. A Mira, no worry. Base LP 400 Countach, no worry. Other Countach, no worry. Ferrari F40, not much worry. Ferrari F12, no worry. 512, not F12. Okay, much easier. Much, much, much easier. And we have an Enzo and a Zonda to deal with, but... And they are in front of us, but much less of a worry than what the last one was. Oh! Come on, get traction. Aha! You thought by spitting me out, you would get an advantage. Instead, you put me in first. Okay, 1 second ahead. And we're going into the straights. And I think we can handle that at least that first chicane by just going straight through it. And the mic moved down. Okay, get back onto the middle of the track. Even if it's still very bumpy there. Okay, brake a bit just so we have a bit more control. And then just... Oh, no, that's bad. Okay, we just lost 2+ seconds. Okay, if you do that, don't run into the barriers. Okay, now we've only got a 1 second lead. Jeez, this road is bumpy. And that Enzo actually has the advantage. Fuck. Oh, I really fucked it. Okay. This time, don't fuck it. Oh, that slowed us down quite a bit. But they had to go around a big loop. Yeah, we gained 2 seconds by doing that. So as long as you don't crash, cheating is very effective. Okay, brake. Oh, keep braking. Brake. Jeez, that's a tough corner. It's 2.5 second lead. And we've got a bit of a straight. But that Enzo can handle straights. I mean, we still have a slight acceleration, at least on the low end. Okay, brake. I'm going to play it a bit safe, because they're, like that. They're only going to be able to overtake if we mess up like what we just did. Okay, brake. Yeah, we've only got 1 second lead. Less than 1 second. Okay. Into the straight. Come on, little F430. Come on. You can do this. Okay, head out on the outside. We're up to just over 1 second lead. Oh, I always get anxiety whenever that happens. Mike's probably didn't pick it up, but it's just kind of like the house shifting slightly. And I'm always worried that my TV is going to fall off the wall. Because it's not exactly an expensive wall mount. Why did I slow down? Just skip the corner. I mean, I have it more than secure. And it's a fairly light TV. It's not like my plasmas. It's one of those modern, fancy LED backlight or whatever. 4K. Whatchamacallit shit. But... you know, it still worries me. It's a big TV. Even if it's lighter than what I'm used to. That's just because I'm old. Ooh, that was a nice slide. 6 second lead. Okay, as long as we don't fuck up, I think this is more than in the bag. Sheesh. We're bouncing all over the place. Are we going to get to 200 before? No. If I had it chickened out and braked, maybe, but... Okay, once we got traction again, we kind of slid a bit, but that's as expected. Okay, this straight, maybe. 6th, 8 grand. 170. Oh, we're in the power now. Up, we're at the next chicane. Brake a bit. Yeah, we get slowed down all the way to 75 miles an hour, but they have to go all the way around, and they got to brake to about 80 anyway, so cheating works. 169. 11-second lead. Then we gotta slow all the way down to like 50, really 30 to get a good line. You have to be like 30 to 40, which is just hell on the brakes. Oh, we're down to a 9-second lead. But let's see. Ooh. Are we going to get up to 2? Nope, we got to brake for the corner. Oh, we got in the sand. We've lost a decent amount of our lead, but... Oh, nope, no, that's bad, that's bad. That's bad, that bad. That Zonda's on our ass. Okay. We could still win this. Just because I fucked it up doesn't mean we can't win this. I just have to be careful. Okay. Brake on the end. Oh, I was slightly off when I braked. Okay. Brake. We're down to a 1-second lead. Why did that happen? Oh, no, don't make me redo this. Oh, no. No. Okay, this one we can cut the corner. He's braking. Cut the corner. Back in first with a huge lead. Cheating wins. 7-second lead. Oh. Whew. I'm saving that replay. Jesus. Wow. Whew. Wow. Oh, and I just realized it's already 9:14. Whew. I lost track of time. Wow. That was exhilarating. Historic Racing Car Cup only has a year requirement, but it's on Côte d'Azur in Deep Forest. I'm not sure, because isn't that a 69 requirement? Or is it a 79? 79, okay. Then that isn't as difficult, because we can use the Countach, or, the Dome Zero. Route level 20, we can now do the Extreme Series. V16T94. What is that? Ciezza. Sounds like it's a concept car. Or not a concept car, but oh, we're a new brand and we're gonna, oh, this is just a fucking Diablo. That was exhilarating. Let's just take a quick look before I end stream. What the Extreme Series events look like. Okay, that is... Okay, I mean, there's the SLS AMG. Everything's around 500 horsepower, but not too bad. Like the Wind... Oh, I can't even look at them. Like the Wind is the really high-speed tracks stuff. European Championship, not much of a worry. American Championship, more of a worry. Formula GT, Dream Car, these are all worries. Gym Touring Car, that's a worry. NASCAR is a worry, but also it's mostly just because I have to buy a NASCAR car, which is very expensive. But I've gotten to the point where most of these I don't need any cars apart from just getting a good race car, which is going to be difficult because most of them are in the used dealership. Let's see, I think Citroën has, yeah, the GTs, which who knows how good they are because they don't have stats. This one has 778 horsepower and weighs 1,400 kilos. How big is it? Who knows? It's not like, there's a game, it's a game where there's scale or anything. But those are all like 2 million. Ferrari, I think it's just the F1 cars. Oh, and I guess the 330. But, 2010 F1 car. I mean, 2007 to me is more what I'm familiar with. But, still good. Who knows what the statistics are because it's not listed. But, they'd be good. Apart from that, do they have the Ford GT? I mean, they have the Mark IV, and then it's just NASCAR. And the Mark IV is very expensive. Dodge, it'd just be the Viper. Honda, maybe? Something? Oh, yeah, there's the Epson NSX. Bit too underpowered, though. Braybrink NSX, Takata Dome. Super GT, they're all a bit underpowered from what I'd like. Lamborghini, I don't think... Yeah, they don't have any. Jaguar... Nope, it's DLC, which you cannot buy anymore. But that would be literally perfect. I mean, what I could do is save editor to give it to me. But that's cheating. And also, I don't want to bother. But that would literally be perfect. 800 horsepower. Super light. But you can't do it because you have to buy a DLC. Even though it's downloaded to the console, it's usable in-game. Except, I haven't bought the DLC, which you can't buy, so I can't use it. Yeah, I mean, Lotus, I don't think. Lexus? Do they have... Yeah, they do have the Petronas Tons, but those are still a bit underpowered. Ineos. I mean, yeah, everything they have is underpowered from what I'd like. I'd like 600 horsepower. Maserati, I think, is just, yeah, the Gran Turismo. Merc? I mean, no, it's just the SLR McLaren road car. McLaren, there's just the MP4 and the F1, which would work. But it wouldn't be... Mazda, wait, do they? They do have the 717B. I'd have to save up $5 million, but that would... because that's a four-rotor Wankel. And it's very light, 690 horsepower, and it can be tuned to be more powerful. But $5 mil. It's going to take a little while. Mini, no. Mitsubishi, no. Nissan. Do they have anything competitive? GTR, nope, that's underpowered. Impulse GTR, nope. Nismo, nope. Pagani? Nope, it's just the Zonda R, which would actually work. Except, isn't it rear-wheel drive? Well, so was the Mazda, though. But yeah, I mean, that's got 700 horsepower. 739 horsepower. Weighs more. But yeah, the Mazda is mid-engine rear-wheel drive, isn't it? Yeah. I'd like four-wheel drive. If possible. Oh. I mean... they would work. The, Peugeot FAP. I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere. I don't know why none of the... I mean, I understand, you know, racing classes have rules, but... I want four-wheel drive, please. Toyota, maybe? Usually NASCARs are at their... no, it's just be the Castrol's, all the Supras, which are too low horsepower. Oh, wait, Volkswagen. Don't they have... Nope, it's just the Golfs. TVR? Nope, it's just the Tuscan Speed 6 and the Timora. Volvo? Nope, it's just the C30. And then all these... I mean... some of them might work. All the tuning manufacturers. AEM? No. Surprised... oh, wait, it was... yeah, Gran Turismo. Autobox... it's just too... not powerful enough, though. 295 horsepower. Blitz? Nope. Skyline ain't gonna work. Gran Turismo? It's just all the carts. Wait. Oh, but... oh, all the other carts are DLC. That's bullshit. As is the X 2011. It's on my system. Why can't I use it? It's bullshit. Like, if I could just unlock the DLC with the save editor, I would. Because it's bullshit. I can't even buy it. So why is it downloaded to my computer? Or not computer, PS3. Yeah, we're gonna have... no, it's an RX-7, so yeah, it's... we're either gonna have to save up 5 mil, or we might be lucky and there's a good race car in the used dealership at some point. We're obviously not gonna have the money for one now. S-Type, Evo 5... Honda Dual Note Concept. This is not gonna work, but... oh, that one! Forgot about that one. Speed 8 race car. This would be perfect, I think, because that... yeah. That would literally be perfect. Other than not being four-wheel drive. But... oh, I would love that. But it's still, it's actually more expensive. Ooh, we do have the money for the Carbon Gia. I mean, it's 10 grand. Might as well. Cause yeah, I mean, all that was is a Volkswagen 1200 with a fancy body. So it's still a Beetle engine. But Carbon Gia is great. And I'm buying one for some reason. 10 grand. Am I going to use it? No. Because it sucks. 46 horsepower. Flat 4. If there were engine swap, because that's the thing. It's pretty damn big. I think probably bigger than the 911, or same size as the 911 at the time. It should have had a flat 6. But, eh. So yeah, we're going to have to either get a lot of money. So let's just take a quick look at the payouts on the Extreme Series. So, just to be able to, be competitive. Schwarzwald League B. Oh, I cannot see. I forgot about that. You have to load in. I'm not going to bother. But we have one race left in professional. And then it's just expert and extreme. And the A-Spec side is done. Let's just take a look at... Oh, no. Wrong button. Typical opponents. So, yeah, it's all like the Bentley Speed 8, Jaguar X, XJR9. That's kind of thing. These are all ones, yeah, they're obtainable. They're in the used. Which makes them very difficult to obtain. So, oh, what happened there? Well, that'll be it for tonight. I thank you all for watching and have a good night. Bye-bye.